Go.
Hey everybody, Matt Skeffington. We're back. It's the best day of the week. It's Tuesday, and we're back with an installment of Technique Tuesday. And today we're going to go over the goblet loaded step up. A great assistance lower body exercise we like to use towards the middle or towards the end of our lower body strength sessions. I like this exercise for a few reasons. First, as we know, most sports, most athletic movements are done on one leg. So training on one leg is huge importance for reducing your risk of injury, for increasing sports performance. If you're always training on two legs and then you get out in the real world and you're on one leg, you need to have adequate mobility and strength from your abductors, adductors, your glutes, your quads. You need this kind of balance with the leg. Whereas training on two legs is great for strength, but if you're doing it all the time, it's not always going to translate to a decrease in risk of injury when you're on one leg. I also like it because it's great for people with anterior knee pain. With traditional single leg exercises, there's a big deceleration component where if you have anterior knee pain and you don't have the proper glute and hamstring strength, that anterior knee pain can flare up. Whereas the step up, there is no eccentric loading, so it's mostly concentric, so we're not going to be loading the knee as much. Finally, the anterior load is going to turn on or increase stiffness in our anterior core. I've talked a lot about people who are overextended, so they get lengthened through the front and really stiff in the back. Having the load out front is going to force your abs, your obliques to turn on to keep your spine in a stable position. So our setup is, you can either use a kettlebell or you can use a dumbbell. I'll show you both. Box height is dependent on a couple things: single leg strength, core strength, and hip mobility. If you have restrictions in hip flexion, if you have an unstable glute, you need to keep the box lower, and then as you progress, come up a little bit higher. So, as you can see, I'm starting up, my leg up on the box, and I'm going to be at a good 90-degree angle from my heel to my shin to my upper leg. Kettlebell is in my chest up, and I'm nice and braced, holding this position. I'm going to push through my front heel, keeping good alignment to my knee, my toe, and my hip. I'm going to come together, finish, brace, squeeze my butt, and then I'm down under control, working on keeping my rib cage down and not overextending. Now I'll show you with the dumbbell, same idea. I'll go from the side. As you can see, holding a good 90-degree angle, up nice and tall, pushing through my front heel, squeeze my butt, and then I'm down, under control, without overextending. Shoot for 2 to 3 sets of 6 to 10 reps per leg, and again, start with the lower box, lower weight, and then progress your weight and the height of the box. Thank you.